There's something quietly powerful about forgotten things. Not broken, not useless, just overlooked. They exist in that strange space between what was and what could be, waiting without urgency, without demand. Today's story begins with a single piece of wood, a rough, weathered log that most people would walk past without a second thought. It had no shine, no shape, no obvious purpose. It sat there, carrying years of wind, sun, and silence within its grain. Its surface told stories no one had stopped to read. But what if that forgotten log held something extraordinary inside, something waiting patiently beneath the surface, something beautiful? All it needed was to be seen differently, to be given attention instead of dismissal. At first glance, the log looked tired. Its surface was cracked and uneven, marked by time, with faded tones of gray and brown blending into each other without distinction. It didn't demand attention, it whispered potential in the quietest way possible. And that's where the journey truly begins. Transformation doesn't start with perfection, it starts with vision. It starts with the willingness to pause where others pass by. Once the log was brought into the workshop and placed under better light, its story began to unfold in subtle but undeniable ways. Every line, every knot, every imperfection became something worth noticing. Running a hand across its surface revealed texture and history, ridges formed by seasons long gone. This wasn't just wood, it was time, preserved in physical form. The process began by removing the outer layer, a step that might seem simple but carries deep significance. As the first cuts were made, something unexpected appeared beneath the worn exterior. A warmer tone emerged slowly, almost shyly, as if it had been waiting for years to be revealed. Subtle patterns began to show themselves, hidden beneath exposure and neglect. This is where curiosity takes over completely. It's no longer about forcing a design onto the material, no longer about imposing an idea from the outside. Instead, it becomes a process of discovery, of listening rather than controlling. Piece by piece, the rough surface was carefully stripped away, revealing grain patterns that flowed like a natural map, guiding each decision. Beauty wasn't being created, it was being uncovered, one layer at a time. As the surface became smoother, the character of the wood came alive in ways that couldn't have been predicted at the start. Swirls, lines, and textures that had been buried for years started to stand out with clarity and confidence. Each section told its own story, unique and unrepeatable, impossible to replicate even if one tried. It became clear that imperfection wasn't something to fix, it was something to highlight, something to celebrate. The cracks weren't flaws, they were evidence of resilience. The unevenness wasn't a problem, it was personality. Hours passed as the form slowly took shape, each movement deliberate and thoughtful. There's a quiet satisfaction in this stage, where chaos begins to make sense and intention replaces uncertainty. What once seemed insignificant now felt meaningful, even essential. The next phase focused on refinement, a process that required patience more than anything else. Edges were softened, surfaces evened, and details enhanced, not erased, but clarified. The piece began to feel balanced, not because it was made perfect, but because it was allowed to be itself more clearly than before. This stage is where discipline meets creativity, where restraint becomes just as important as action. Then came one of the most satisfying steps in the entire process, sanding. With each pass, the transformation became more visible, more tangible. The surface grew smoother, the grain more pronounced, and the colors richer and deeper. It was like watching clarity emerge in real time, like witnessing something come into focus after being blurred for so long. The dullness faded, replaced by depth and warmth that seemed almost alive. What was once rough and forgotten now felt inviting, even comforting. Finally, the moment arrived that brings everything together: the finishing. It's a step that never loses its magic, no matter how many times it's experienced. As the finish touched the surface, the transformation reached its full expression. The colors deepened instantly, the grain came alive with contrast and movement, and the entire piece seemed to glow with a quiet intensity. It wasn't loud or overwhelming, but it was undeniable. The wood didn't become something new, it simply revealed what it had always been beneath the surface. Years of exposure, wear, and neglect had hidden its true nature, but they had not destroyed it. And just like that, the forgotten log became something extraordinary, something worthy of attention and appreciation. Placed in a room, the piece doesn't immediately demand attention, but it holds it in a way that feels natural. People notice it without realizing why at first. They pause, take a step closer, and spend a moment longer than they expected. There's something about it that draws the eye, not through loudness or extravagance, but through authenticity. It doesn't need to compete with its surroundings or stand out aggressively. Its presence speaks for itself, quietly but confidently. That's what makes it the most beautiful thing in the room: not perfection, not flawlessness, but honesty. It is exactly what it is, nothing more and nothing less. This transformation is more than a woodworking process. It's a shift in perspective, a reminder that value isn't always visible at first glance. It challenges the instinct to overlook, to dismiss, to move on too quickly. How many things in life carry hidden potential beneath rough surfaces? How often do we judge something or someone before taking the time to truly see it? Sometimes beauty doesn't arrive polished and complete. Sometimes it needs time, patience, and someone willing to look deeper. That's the real craft: not just shaping materials, but changing the way we see them, redefining what we consider valuable. So the next time you come across something old, worn, or forgotten, take a moment to look again. Slow down just enough to notice what others might miss. You might not be seeing what it is, you might be seeing what it could become. And that space between what is and what could be is where the real magic begins. It's where creativity lives, where transformation takes root, and where ordinary things become extraordinary. If this story sparks something in your curiosity, your creativity, or simply the way you look at the world, share it with someone who appreciates seeing things differently. And if you enjoy watching raw materials turn into something meaningful, something that tells a story beyond its surface, make sure to follow Crafted Wood Studio for more journeys like this. Because here, every piece has a story, and every story is worth discovering.